when there is a rain, then it close 100%.
Correct.
300 day, you have an excellent condition to grow the crop. That's why we can take the 3 crops, 4 crops in our this subcontinent. Of course, that polyhouse is a good technology, but it is good for the cold climate.
Okay.
And it's a mini weather station, but it senses this temperature, humidity, wind, all the parameters that are required for the environmental control.
Thank you so much, for joining, because I know you are a busiest person, and you have lots of responsibilities, and we'll try to make it very quick and finish it as soon as we can. So please tell us, sir, what you do, what is your company, and what is the retractable polyhouse?
Thank you, Guru Prasad ji. Good morning, all of you. And thanks for giving this opportunity to speak with your students or trainees. So, as per the introduction, myself, Rajender Kumar, I belong to Himachal Pradesh, but I'm based in Chandigarh. I'm working for Carvo for the last 10 years. Carvo is actually a greenhouse company, but basically their focus is on the tropical climate. So they have this retractable roof structure. So this retractable roof is just like an umbrella, actually. If you see the picture behind me, so I have intentionally put this picture so that you can understand. So umbrella means that whenever you go outside of your home, if it is a sunny day, you put up an umbrella. If it is a rainy day, you put up a umbrella. And so this is a retractable roof is just like an umbrella for your crops, actually. So if you have during the summers, actually, when you have a temperature 35 plus, then you just you close the roof, but you never close the 100%. You close the 95%. So there is always a opening of 5%. It's you can say that it's a horizontal opening here, like you can see here, picture behind me.
Okay.
So even the 5% opening is sufficient, so that whatever the humidity or heat buildup inside the structure, which normally you might have seen in the polyhouse, that when you close the roof, there is a lot of humidity and heat buildup, especially during the summer or rainy season. So that is the biggest cause for fungal problems, actually.
Okay.
So in this case, even the 5% opening, that is sufficient to get rid of this heat buildup inside the house.
Absolutely.
And when there is a rain, then it closes 100%.
Correct.
But still we keep a 5% opening sometime if it's not a very heavy rain, so that whatever the moisture build up inside, the exchange should be regular exchange. And during the winter, actually, of course, that you do not have the winter in the south, but in north we have the winter. So you close the both roof and wall.
Yeah.
So out of 365 days, we have a adverse conditions only for 40 to 60 days. You calculate all the hours. Otherwise, nature has given us such a wonderful environment. You see, during summer, morning, evening, night time is very good for all of us. During rainy season also, whenever the rain stops, it's a very good. And during winter, daytime is very good, actually, excellent. You want to bask in the sun. If you are from Ooty or Kodaikanal or some higher place. So nature has given us the wonderful environment in this India, the Indian subcontinent, actually. You will not find such conditions anywhere in the world. That's why the civilization such a old civilization exists here in this subcontinent.
Yeah, correct.
So when, if you calculate out of 365 days, maximum you have a 65 days when the conditions are adverse. 300 days, you have an excellent condition to grow the crop. That's why we can take the 3 crops, 4 crops in our this subcontinent. Nowhere in the world you will find that they take 1 crop, 2 crop.
So
But
what do
in
you mean to
India,
say is in 365 days, almost 300 days, if we use retractable
yes,
polyhouse, it will be like open
yes,
condition only. Only 65 days it will
yes, yes,
protect us. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay.
So what is happening? Because when we are covering with the plastic, we are heating the environment. We are creating a unusual condition for the crop. Actually, if
Correct.
you see the crop, it need a for good growth. It need a temperature of 50 to 35 in between that range. All of us know that, and humidity range between 40 to 65, or means 45 to 65. That's the ideal range that for any crop. So that condition exists in the environment, actually, in the nature. So basically, when we see the polyhouse or tunnel or net house, so let me come to this way. Of course, that polyhouse is a good technology, but it is good for the cold climate.
Correct.
For my place in Himachal, for North India, or some mild location that like Bangalore or Ooty or Kodaikanal. Uh, because when you put up the plastic over the top or side, it basically heat up the environment inside. That's the basic character of the plastic. And if you see the term greenhouse basically means to heat up the environment.
Right.
So, so you have to decide if you have a ideal growing condition. So why need to put up the polyhouse? So you need probably you need a rain shelter, or you need a plastic over the top for few months or few days. So polyhouse normally that you see the if you are on a elevation above 1500 meter, or you have a cold conditions and temperature not going above 30, or then polyhouse still works there. But basically it is for extended winter production.
So how does this
So
retractable polyhouse work? Like example, what is the mechanism? Like it senses what all things it senses, and yeah, that if you can.
yeah, basically Guru Prasad is it is based on the actually depend on the weather station,
Mhm.
and we have a weather station on the every structure actually,
Okay.
and it's a mini weather station, but it senses this temperature, humidity, wind, all the parameters that are
Mm.
required for the environmental control. And there is a controller also, and it is connected with the automation actually, because
Mm.
give me just a general idea that with the sunrise, roof opens automatically.
Mm.
And if during the summer daytime, if it is 10 or 11, when temperature cross 30 degree, then it will start automatically closing
Mm.
slowly, slowly, slowly,
Okay.
just to create the shade actually. So we are using a different type of plastic. It's not a this extruded film or UV film.
Mm.
It is a woven plastic which lasts 10 years, 12 years, 15 years.
Okay.
So no need to replace after 3 year or 4 years.
That's another advantage. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very strong plastic that we use.
Okay.
And When your temperature cross 35, then it close 80 or 90%. So it give the shade.
Hmm.
In the evening time, again, when sun goes down, it will again starts opening.
Okay.
So during the night time, if conditions are good, means that temperature is above 15 degree, then it will remain open. But if it is less than 15, then you have to create a greenhouse environment, then it will close.
Correct. So it's like a sunflower.
So yes, yes, yes. So similarly, that if you see the net house, because
Hmm.
net house is good for actually summer season,
Hmm.
very good. Whether it's a sail net or it's a insect net or any net, whatever you uh, need for your environment.
Right.
But when rains comes, then it gives a lot of problem
Yeah.
because all the rainwater comes inside, and you have all the fungal problems, and you ultimately lose the crop.
True.
Similarly, during winter also, because you need a sun, you need a for the photosynthesis. Then you have a permanent shade net. Then that will not your plant will not grow
Correct.
faster. No system is actually perfect for
Correct.
year round actually. If you want to protect your crop seasonally, you have the option available. You put the net house. It's a cheapest system.
Hmm.
If you want to extend your winter production, you put up the polyhouse. It's good.
Hmm.
Literally cheaper also. But if you are targeting year-round production, then you have to go for either for a fan pad system or for a retractable roof type system.
Right.
If you are putting a fan pad, then you are involving a lot of energy cost actually. You know that normally people in the north, they run this fan pad system almost 8 hours for 8 months
Wow.
every day. So can you imagine what is the consumption of the electricity?
Correct.
How much water is consumed? So when we compare with the retractable roof, it is almost 20 to 50 times higher than as compared to retractable roof
Really?
in
Oh.
some area. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yes. If you see the retractable roof, we consume electricity just 2 to 3 kilowatt hours per day per hectare.
Right.
Just even less than your room AC actually.
Correct.
That's the only consumption that we have for the opening and closing. Just assume that how many times you have to open and close the roof. It is
Hmm.
morning time it open, evening time it will close.
True.
Or sometime when there is a rainy season, it will open automatically 3, 4 times because rain stop after 1 hour, then it will open up, then close again after one
Hmm.
hour the rain comes. So that's the only consumption that the power consumption we have.
You mean to say, I mean, what I understand is initial cost may be a little higher when you go for retractable polyhouse, but you say in the long run, that's going to be a benefit because instead of using a fan pad.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.